Good morning. This is Mike's Morning Mug, the Exchange Hotel edition. Yeah, I have the sunglasses on because we're going to be driving into the east. Actually, I'm in a little shady spot right now, so hi, how are you? Good morning. No, my eyes are not bloodshot, even though I was up late driving last night. So we are up early this morning, been up since about 6:30 a.m. We have coffee. And there's motorcycles. And I have, wait for it. Oh, we got a egg and cheese bacon biscuit. That one's already green up there. See if we can make it. Oh, he blew me out. No. His car's not good off the line. I was once, believe it or not, old Geo Prism. Well, I guess it was my ex-wife's. But I once beat a Corvette off the line with it. Seriously. It was good off the line. Now, eventually the Corvette blew me away and beat me, but, you know, off the line, it was good. Okay, so what's going on this morning? Well, we're headed to the Exchange Hotel. So I kind of described the history of that last night, and if this is just going to be my morning mug video that I'm going to do on Tuesday, then you'll have to wait for that video to come out on the Exchange Hotel and watch what I said about it. Yeah, you stay there. I'm going through the yellow light. So, in any case, yeah, we're driving, we're eating, we're drinking. No, I mean, this is what you do. This is what you do. You gotta do what you gotta do. And what I mean by that is, I'm up at 6:30 a.m. It's a 10 a.m. event. I got a little bit of driving I still have to do, which is fine. But I'm not gonna be late for it. I want to get there. I want to get some shots of the place. I want to make sure all my stuff is set up. I want to meet some of the people there. Say hello, say thank you to those who brought me to the event, or had me come out. And yeah, it's just, you know, a degree of professionalism. It's like, we're paranormal investigators, so we usually have late nights and things like that, so sometimes it's hard to get up in the morning, but I wasn't investigating last night. I was just driving. Usually, the way the day works for me, I mean, you guys see my morning mugs, you know what time I'm up in the morning. The sun is not on this side. It's over there. I'm kind of going southish. It's more like southeast. So, yeah, you do what you gotta do. And I'm not going to bed early on those nights. No. I'm usually up, well past midnight, usually 1 or 2 in the morning. Shauna keeps telling me I need to get more sleep, and I keep telling her that I'll sleep when I'm dead. There's a lot of things that I'm trying to do and accomplish right now, which requires time, and extra time, that I don't normally have. It's not a part, you know, if I was doing all of this full-time, didn't have a full-time job, if this was my full-time job, then I would have all that time during the day, and I'd be able to go to bed a little bit earlier, or wake up a little bit later, or whatever. But I don't. Yet. So you do what you gotta do. So if I'm ever late to something, you know that there's something amiss, something happened, something. I'm usually that guy that shows up like super early to some place, like before most other people, and then sits in the car and waits because I don't want to be like the first person in. So I'll sit out there and I'll wait and watch a couple people walk in, and then I'll follow them so that I'm not the first person. But I show up super early because I want to make sure that I'm not late. That's me. I'm that guy. So this is definitely a cool paranormal road, and I do mean paranormal because if you go back up there, that intersection that I was at, and I had to turn, and I didn't record it, but if I would have kept going straight through Upperville at night, that road is really freaking creepy. There's some old cemeteries down there. The mist, the time that I was there, the mist kind of hung in the night. You go through these little old towns and stuff. That's definitely a paranormal road. So this here's a paranormal road today because we're headed down to a paranormal place. So that makes it a paranormal road, which is most any road, isn't it? So what makes a haunted road? Well, it could be that on that road is a haunted house. It could be that the road itself is haunted. Could be a creepy cemetery or a series of creepy cemeteries, historic ones, historic homes that look creepy. Those are usually like the old Victorian style that maybe they're not as upkept, so they look a little bit more rustic. Those ones that have been like prettified and turned pink, those types of Victorian homes, those are not. They may be haunted. You gotta take the pink off. Sorry for those who like pink. I'm not trying to be prejudiced against pink. You've turned it into a dollhouse, not a haunted house. That'll play well. It could be that you're traveling through a small town that has some legends associated with it. Could be that you're traveling through an area that has UFO sightings or a lot of Sasquatch sightings or a lot of other type of cryptids like Dogman, or maybe you're in the Mothman area. There's a number of different things that could constitute a haunted road. And for me, any road that I'm traveling on that is taking me to one of the haunted locations that I'm about to investigate becomes, at that point in time, a haunted road. Sometimes it's just a path through the woods, or sometimes it's a road that's no longer in service, it's no longer in use, and you can't get to it with a car, but the road is still there. You want to know what a haunted road was? The road to Watch Hill, Rhode Island, with the old witch's house. We caught that one night with a large, full, rising moon behind it. Now that was creepy and haunted. The old tracks of the railroad, where people would get off, and they would come stay at the hotel. The Exchange Hotel, which was once used as a Civil War hospital. 70,000 troops were treated there, and more than 700 were buried on the grounds. Welcome to Mike's Morning Mug. I'm actually on the way to go get the mug, so I don't actually have it in my possession yet. So, welcome to Mike's pre-mug, or something. Yeah, it was a great weekend this past weekend down in Virginia, in Gordonville, the Exchange Hotel, at the Paracon that they held there. It was a great day. Beautiful. I was in the shade, so it was really nice for me until like very late in the day when the sun finally got to me. Yeah, there are a lot of great people there, great speakers, number of great vendors. I need to thank Rosalind Bound for putting me onto that event, and then Angel May for putting it all together. It was a great event, and then we had the investigation afterward, and I included a couple of clips here. I'm going to put together a Paranormal Roads video for that. So I continue to be absolutely crazy. It seems like every weekend I am going off and doing something. It's true. It really is true. And that is something that, as a member of Society of the Supernatural, that we do. It's always like, where are they? Where's Mike? Where's Dave? Where's David? Where are we at? It's just the way my schedule works. I can't do a lot of stuff during the week unless it's extremely local. I have a job, and so when I do that stuff with the guys, it's kind of like once every few months or so. And so we each have our stuff that we do individually. Like Dave was doing Velisca and Bobby Mackey's. He's got some great videos in those places. And then I just kind of run around all over the place. To me, it's like anywhere within a 12-hour radius, I can get to over the weekend. It's kind of nuts, especially when it reaches that 12 hours. And admittedly, when I first went to Campsville to check out the Goldenrod show, but that was a little more than 12 hours. It was. But it was a great opportunity, to check out something very historic that was about to be lost. And in the end, it turned out to be one of the best decisions I ever made for multiple reasons. So this week, in preparation for the coming weekend, it's got, I got some maintenance things to take care of. I need new tires on the front of my car. They were pretty worn down. I knew they were getting there, but just before I set out on my trip over the weekend, I did notice that the one tire on the inside, and they used to wear unevenly because of the alignment. I had to get the alignment done a while ago, but it had already started wearing unevenly on the one tire, and so that inside tread is like gone. It's down to the metal, and I actually, it was stupid, and I'm gonna hear it. I guess it's one of those things where I'd already done it before, kind of annoyingly though. When I went out to Indiana the first time, the old Speakeasy, when I was driving back, there was a torrential rainstorm, and I was slipping all over the road. I'm like, I don't get this. It's like, okay, obviously my tires must be worn down. I'll go get them checked, and that was, and that kind of threw me because it was just like 6 months beforehand I had gotten my tires replaced, and so I went and got them checked out after I got back from that trip because I was all over the freaking road, and so they showed me how worn down the inside tread was. That was when I got the alignment done and all that. And those were really, really bad. They're like, you're lucky you didn't blow out somewhere. So I knew I had driven on worse before. So because I'd driven on worse before, I made a trip all the way down to Virginia on a tire that was already down to the metal. So, beginning of this week, either today or tomorrow. Well, gonna have to be tomorrow because I'm already headed to work today. Gonna get those tires replaced. Let's see. Well, time for an oil change. Get a haircut. Car needs a wash. It's splattered with all kinds of bugs on the way there. So, maintenance type stuff. And then we're back on the road again for the weekends. Yes. Where will I be? Go ahead, give it a guess. Leave a comment below. Tell me where you think I'm going to be. Kind of backtracking. Virginia was this past weekend. The weekend before that was Ohio State Reformatory. The weekend before that was Pennhurst. The weekend before that was Illinois. Where do you think I'm going to be this coming weekend? I'll be somewhere. Just not lounging around the house. Which actually isn't all that bad. Because that's when I do all the editing for the video. So this is working on Haunted Road Media stuff while at lunch during my regular work hours. You gotta do what you gotta do and find the time. So usually it's at lunch. Yes, if you have to ask, I'm absolutely crazy. We keep pushing, keep moving forward, keep pushing the envelope. Things are happening, and we're gonna keep making them happen. There's no slowing down at this point. It's just a degree of dedication. Yes, you are seeing this correctly. I have Minecraft up on my screen. Just got home a little bit ago. Made a couple of burgers that my mother gave me yesterday when I went to visit for Father's Day. She took my father and I out for dinner, which was very nice of her. Of course, because I was there, she also gave me a few of those bubble Pepsis. I actually talked about that with my father yesterday. He's like, yeah, basically it's just carbonated water with flavoring and nothing else. So, okay. With the Minecraft, my son Cameron really likes to play, and he's been wanting to play with me for a while over the internet. He's out in Oklahoma. He's 14 years old, so I really don't get a chance to see him very often, and his sister has let him borrow her computer while she's out in Ukraine right now, home for the summer, out in Ukraine, so he's able to actually get on the computer. He, I guess, was playing on the Xbox and a little tablet, and that doesn't jive with the computer version. So now he's able to play the computer version. So, yeah, I'm going to be Minecrafting a little bit here. I don't ever play on the servers. I've played this before, you know, kind of back in the day with them, built a little jungle world and stuff. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. Also, Thursday is the premiere of Enigma Underground Radio, the return. Yes, it's back. So for those that were hanging around with me during the Matrix Online days, like 10, 11 years ago, you'll remember. And there's really only a few of you. But yeah, it's back. There's going to be a lot of great music. It's going to be paranormal themed a little bit, kind of, you know, underground secret lair kind of themed as well. You'll kind of get the gist as I go along. Facebook page is up right now. So you can go to Enigma Underground Radio on Facebook. The website, haunteroadmedia.com, there's a banner there. There will be a page there later this week. So there's a lot of prep work right now that's going into that, getting the music ready and all of that. So really looking forward to it. Over the course of time, there's going to be interviews and things like that. But basically, we're starting it off 8 o'clock p.m. on the East Coast, Thursday night. So for West Coast, it'll be 5. There's going to be some cool thematic stuff that's going to go on. Shauna is doing a ton to help out with that, and I really, really appreciate her help in doing this. She's got a lot of connections within the music industry. I want to be able to give a platform for indie bands and people that are trying to make it in the industry. I don't think they always get a fair shake sometimes. You know, the people that work their hardest and are the best don't get that shot. A lot of times it takes either a lucky break or you know somebody. And so this gives people that are really trying hard to make it a platform in which people can listen to their music. Oh, hey, there you are.
Yeah.
What are you holding? Oh, is that a potion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's such an overpriced Kickstarter. Whoa.
What am I actually supposed to do with these books that I got? Do I just keep them in my inventory?
Can you throw those to me? I want to check them out.
Okay, this is it. We're finishing off the morning mug for the day. And it's now 9 o'clock p.m. So it's not exactly a morning mug. In fact, what I have here is it's a diet green tea citrus that Lipton makes. Really, it has like a little bit of green tea in it, some flavoring, fake sugar, you know, the stuff that is a chemical that will kill you, of course, and mostly water. It's mostly water, unfortunately. But I tried to tell myself, well, it tastes decent and it has a little bit of green tea, and green tea is supposed to speed up your metabolism a little bit. Terrible, I know, I need to eat better. Which you saw, I was eating a salad earlier today. I've been trying to do more of that. Back in 2007, 2008, I lost like a good 30 or 40 pounds. Basically, I was eating, it was a great bistro that was at the Columbia Mall in Maryland, and it was expensive to do it, but they made like the best Caesar salads, and they used this light Caesar dressing instead of the full-fledged thing. It tastes so good. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. At the end of the event in Virginia at the Exchange Hotel, we did a paranormal investigation, and Angel was handing out some bags to some of the different guests there. And so we're going to see what's in the bag. I haven't opened it yet. But I did apparently put some napkins in it. So, okay, well, here's some information on the Exchange Hotel. So, oh, now this is cool. I was fancied myself an amateur geologist at one point. I had like a vibratory tumbler. I'd go down to the Moorfield mine and we would get all kinds of stuff and then polish them up. This looks like, and I'm not even going to try to guess at this point. Like I said, amateur geologist. It's not citrine. I mean, it has like the orangish coloring of it. I'm going to have to look it up. I love stones, and I can't even tell you what kind that one is. What else we got? Okay, Vibe Radio Network. So this is like all the tchotchkes from the different groups that were there. They were supposed to get in touch with me for an interview at some point. So we'll have some candy. Guys, I'm trying to cut back. That's why I'm drinking green tea and coffee. So let's see, we got some business cards, the Little American Barn again. Oh, there's Angel's business card. So this is a random unboxing. Okay, Sisters of Salem. These girls are funny. These girls are funny. oh my gosh, they like have like endless amounts of energy all over the place. We actually saw them, David and I, we saw them at Pinhurst, and they came up to us and they saw that we were Society of the Supernatural, SOS, they're Sisters of Salem, SOS. So there was like, you know, a little friendly banter back and forth about who the real SOS is. And at first, when I was there, we didn't realize that we had already met, but once we started talking a little bit, it was like, oh, hey, yeah. So, okay, this is cool. Yeah, okay, this is cool. Nice. The Twisted Realm bracelet. And the Exchange Hotel pin, awesome. I'm actually it seems like I'm starting a little pin collection here. I got one from McPike Mansion. Oh, a little pin light from Mystic Paranormal as well. I saved this one for last. I've been looking at it the whole time, but yeah, Angel kind of told me it was like their best thing that they have that kind of like really gets people attention for promoting the Exchange Hotel, and that's the little ghost guy. He's cool. So probably have to put him on my desk at work. Seriously, because everybody knows that I'm the ghost guy there. Now they were, when I first started, they were like, yeah, we were thinking that, you know, we'd all like, you know, buy a couple of your books and put them on our desk, and you like really kind of freak you out, you know, when you first walked in. I was like, dude, that would have been awesome. I always appreciate book sales, whether you're trying to freak me out or not. So I might have to put that on my desk at work. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that is going to wrap it up for tonight. Yes, I did play a couple hours of Minecraft with Cameron. So he was kind of showing me around his base on this one server and stuff like that. In any case, thanks for joining me today. I'll go ahead and have this uploaded by tomorrow. Lots going on into this week. Coast to Coast AM, so that's going to start. I haven't been given an official time that they're going to call, but the show starts at, what, midnight, 1 a.m.? I think it's 1 a.m. East Coast. Yeah, it'll be midnight Central, which is where, I'm not going to say where, but that's where I'm going to be on Friday, Central Time. And then, of course, Enigma Underground premieres this Thursday. That is the 23rd. So tune in. If this is after June 23rd, tune in anyway, because it's going to be live 24/7. I take that back. It won't be live 24/7, but it will be running 24/7. The first live event is the 23rd at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's all I got. If you like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. You know my standard routine. Go ahead and leave some comments below. Let me know what you thought. And anything else? Oh yes, of course, go ahead and please subscribe. Until next time. Oh yeah. Share this out, because at 2,000 we are doing another giveaway, and the quicker we get up to 2,000, the quicker I can give another thing away. So it's been a couple of books. People like the free books, so we'll see what it's going to be next time. You never know. You never know what it might be for the giveaway next time. But go ahead, share it out, get your friends to subscribe to the channel, get it up to 2,000, and I will give something away. Now, until next time. One more final thing. What the heck is a tchotchke? Every time I hear that word, I think tchotchkes keys. And I'm sorry, this is not a Happy Days episode.